Uncle Ray, thank you for coming in so we could play again. This, as you know, is one of the highlights of our day. Every day that we get to connect with humans, it is a highlight of our day, for it is a learning opportunity, and that's what we are for. We are here to learn and to share and to love and to teach every other being to do that too. And speaking of lovely beings and loving beings, today is a day on your planet when many people gather to celebrate your Christmas and other holidays as well. But we understand that few people understand that they are celebrating energy. It is not a human per se, but it is an ideal that they are celebrating because that energy, that Christ energy, which came to you, was meant to show humans how they could be if they followed those guidelines and they could connect with spirit on a regular basis because their vibration would be so high that it would be easy to tap into the spirit realm. And that's what that gentleman Jesus did. And it was the energy, though, not the human. That's what humans kind of miss the boat on, so we will say, because that energy is within us as well. And it is within you. It is within everything. And that is where pursuing your passions and vibing up and having the highest vibration you can and living a heartful life where your heart leads in every decision that you make. That was to turn the other cheek because you knew it was yourself. That was that lesson because we are all one. But it has become a commercialized mess in some ways because it creates a lot of waste paper and people spend a lot of things on things. And it is nice that they care for others and they go out of their way to make sure that they get what people believe that they need. But there are so many others who don't get what they need. So it is not, and it's not supposed to be, a proper distribution of goods and wealth. But that would be nice. That would be an even better Christmas gift on your planet. So work that out for us. And we will teach you how when we get in. And it will not be that hard then, because there will be a lot more people coming around and waking up to the love within their hearts and matching it with the love within our hearts. And that is a great connection. It is not so much the minds, it is the heart connections which really matter. And with your Christ consciousness, that's what it was all about. It was about being nice and taking care of everyone, everything. But those words, they sure did get jumbled as your time unfolded and went on. But you guys all know that. And we are here to make some corrections, if you will, to do some editing on your past history remembrance as it was jotted down in all of those sacred books. And that is a fun thing for us too, because we love teaching. Teaching and learning and sharing and loving, that wraps up our whole family crest right there. And so we will come down to you and remind you of the Christ energy. We will bring that with us in our little knapsacks and we will unload it and set it on the table in front of you and say, this is how you could be. And then we will jump on the table and say, ta-da! We were kidding because this is us. This is how you can be. And it will be a marvelous awakening all over your planet. But it will not happen at once. It has to it has to ripple out. And those ripples take some time. But that's okay. For all you need to do is utilize as much of that Christ energy as you can to think like a hybrid child, act like a hybrid child. And then you will be much, much closer and your vibration will go up, up, up. So you can bring us in sooner and connect with us more fully. And we are still and so looking forward to those high fives. And in some ways, although it is not what we really desire strongly, but we understand that humans desire hugs. And we can do that for you too. Those embraces where you put your hearts to your hearts That sounds like a wonderful thing, but we always thought the high fives were the celebration. But there are many. There are many ways of connecting, and the handshakes and the nods and other things like that too, and even the waves. But that's okay. It's all done with the heart centered focus. And then it is authentic. And then it is bonding. And then it is lifting up others. So we will let you go because we know you are having a party in your head tonight. It is another one of your open invitation thingies. And we will stand on the sidelines and we will watch in amazement while all of these beings come in. And you never know who's going to pop in. We kind of know, but that's all right. It's a secret. So we will let you go and do your preparations and take care of your wonderful pet. And then we will come back and touch base with you again. And thank you for working on our book. Thank you for working on our book. It needs to be more of a focus in the way that we think. But you are allowed to live your life. You are allowed to live your life. It's just that we are kind of in a well, we're looking forward to coming in, and that book is a part of that. And the more people who read that book, they come into awareness, and the more people who talk about that, they come into awareness, and that awareness leads to love and longing for us. So that will bring us in faster too. So ta-da and to-do and bye-bye for now, and we will catch up with you again soon with our hearts. Bye now.